Get ready for cargo shots from the Strait Times, presented by HACTL. Here's a weekly roundup of the latest air freight and logistics news.
Atlas acquires 49% stake in Air Atlanta. Matanet secures fresh funding as major cargo carriers expand freighter fleets to meet rising demand. Stay with us as we unpack the biggest developments that shape global air cargo this week. I am Nikita Sebastian and this is Cargo Shots presented by HACTL. Atlas Air Worldwide has signed a share purchase agreement to acquire a 49% minority stake in Air Atlanta, an Iceland-based ACMI and aircraft management operator. The deal includes Atlas subsidiary Titan Aviation Holdings acquiring Air Atlanta-owned aircraft and leasing them back for continued airline operations. Air Atlanta operates a fleet of 14 Boeing 747 and 777 freighters, alongside 4 passenger Boeing 777 aircraft. The existing Air Atlanta management team will retain a 51% controlling interest. Atlas said the transaction supports its One Atlas strategy to expand global capacity access and strengthen international aviation market presence. The company said the partnership will enhance market reach across Europe, Asia, and the Americas as demand for outsourced wide-body freighter capacity continues rising. The transaction remains subject to regulatory approvals and is expected to close in the third quarter of 2026. Matanet has raised approximately $33 million through an oversubscribed private placement and completed a reverse merger with Los Altos Ventures, officially becoming a publicly reporting company. The funding will support development of its next-generation drone delivery platform and expansion of commercial operations across healthcare, restaurant, and retail markets. The company said its drone delivery technology has enabled more than 60,000 commercial flights across urban and suburban areas in the United States and Europe. The company operates the Matanet M2 drone platform and has secured FAA type certification and production certification, alongside Part 135 operational approvals through partners including UPS and Ameriflight. Matanet highlighted recent partnerships and operational milestones, including collaborations with UPS, SoftBank Robotics America, and National Health Service operations in central London. Air cargo carriers are expanding freighter fleets with new aircraft orders and additions to strengthen global connectivity, boost capacity, and support rising freight demand. Cathay Cargo has expanded its Airbus A350F order to 8 freighters after exercising purchase rights for 2 additional aircraft. The new generation freighters will complement the carrier's existing fleet of 20 Boeing 747 freighters and support long-term cargo growth, improved connectivity, and fleet modernization plans centered around Hong Kong International Airport. Air China Cargo has ordered 4 additional A350 freighters, increasing its total commitment for the aircraft type to 10. The expanded order will support long-haul cargo operations, strengthen international freight capacity, and complement the airline's existing fleet of 8 A330-200 P2F as part of its broader fleet modernization plans. 7 Air Cargo is expanding its freighter fleet with the addition of a Boeing 767 aircraft to support growing cargo demand across the Caribbean and Latin America. The airline currently operates 4 Boeing 737-800 converted freighters, with 4 more aircraft expected as it strengthens regional cargo capacity and network reach. As Hong Kong logistics organizations expand their global footprint through new partnerships and sustainability initiatives, 2 recent developments highlight the sector's growing international engagement and innovation. Hong Kong Air Cargo Terminals won the corporate category at the 2026 Air Cargo Sustainability Awards. The initiative validated an aviation-grade cargo film made entirely from post-consumer recycled materials, helping reduce plastic waste and emissions. TIACA also announced sustainability-focused startup finalists ahead of its Warsaw summit. The Hong Kong Association of Freight Forwarding and Logistics signed an MOU with Vietnam's International Institute of Logistics and Supply Chain during the Global Event Logistics Summit in Bangkok. The agreement focuses on trade development, multimodal transport, training and information exchange, with both organizations aiming to improve cargo flows and strengthen logistics cooperation. The Global Event Logistics Summit 2026 concluded today at the St. Regis, Bangkok, bringing together the world's leading minds in event logistics across 2 landmark days. Speakers from FIFA, MotoGP, Cirque du Soleil, Art Basel and beyond explored the extraordinary supply chains powering the world's biggest moments. Sessions tackled everything from transporting medal-winning horses and concert equipment to managing trade fairs and polar marathons. Day 1 ignited the conversation with riveting sessions on moving priceless artworks across borders, the breathtaking precision behind MotoGP racing, the logistics of global music concerts, and the awe-inspiring story of FIFA's fan festivals. Day 2 brought equally compelling energy, diving deep into the resilient, nomadic world of circus logistics, the grueling demands of the world's toughest polar marathons, and the colossal machinery powering international trade fairs and exhibitions worldwide. As the summit drew to a close, delegates left with fresh perspectives, valuable new connections, and a sharper understanding of the critical role logistics plays in bringing the world's biggest events to life. Thank you for joining us on this week's Cargo Shots. Stay updated by hitting the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and visiting www.stattimes.com for daily news updates. We will be back next week with an episode of Cargo Shots featuring more interesting stories.
You've been watching Cargo Shots from the StatTrade Times, presented by HACTL. See you next week with more updates from the air cargo and logistics industry.